Hello everyone, my name is Cubic, and welcome back to yet another episode of our Capture the Mob series. Hope you guys are excited for today, or I guess it's Collect the Mob. I'm not sure which one I'm going with right now. I think it's Capture, Collect. I think we'll go Collect the Mob. I think that sounds like a much better title. So we're our Collect the Mob series. Hope you guys are excited for today. In the last episode, guys, we went ahead and got ourselves some enchanted armor, as well as diamond pickaxe with efficiency. There's a cat over there somewhere. I do quickly apologize. I know I recognize my errors of last episode. The volume was way too loud on the game, so I do apologize about that, but we should have things corrected today. I keep hearing a cat somewhere. Oh, there's a cat there. It's like, why is it meowing? Where's the meowing come from? But yeah, also last episode we went ahead and got ourselves some cows, which I'm very excited about. And so we're able to get our first mob checked off the list. And I went ahead and got another book and quill. We have one book and quill for all of our tasks list and task list. Say it correctly, and then we have another book and quill with all of the mobs that I plan on capturing. Or I guess, sorry, collecting. I'll probably switch between both, to be honest. But yeah, we have all the mobs that we plan on getting, and so we get to kind of check off the first thing off our list, which was the cow. So we have the cow off, and I'm not sure if this is the whole list. We'll have to kind of go through. I'll give you guys a chance to look here and make sure that there's certain mobs that I can't capture, or I can't collect. Like, for example, the Wither, I think they patched a lot of things that people did to contain the Wither, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that. The Ender Dragon, for example, another one that I can't really capture. So yeah, it's gonna be just kind of, I guess, yeah, keep looking through the list here and making sure I don't miss anything. Um, but yeah, I think you guys can see that most of the mobs that we're able to collect are in here and are on this list. So we just kind of go through. There's no particular order in how I'm going to get all these mobs. It's just how I list. I guess I looked up on the wiki, I believe, and it's just how they were listed. So yeah, that's what we're going to be looking and comparing with. Also, I did some fishing, guys. I got a Luck of the Sea 1 fishing rod that I found, I believe, in one of the dungeons or shipwrecks. I don't remember which one I found it in. I was doing some exploring off camera, and so we got a couple saddles and a name tag. And name tags are going to be very important for this series because we're going to actually have to be able to name mobs, like hostile mobs. They'll despawn if we leave the area, so we're going to have to name them. So that way, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to have to try to get a better fishing rod so I can keep getting name tags, or else find a villager that trades name tags, but I haven't seen one, so we'll have to keep our eyes open. But today's plan, guys, today's plan is all written out. So for today's episode, we are going to be building a wheat farm. So I need to get some farms going so I can keep breeding animals so I can get food. We're going to search for some sheep because that's the next mob I plan on getting, or collecting, I guess. And then we're going to be walling off our village. So our village is very exposed right now. I don't have anything going on anywhere. I normally sleep through the night or I'm not in the area. And so that's kind of saved our village, but I don't want any of these villagers to die, even though there are more defense mechanisms happening, like the Iron Golems are doing a pretty good job wherever they went off to. No, you're not an Iron Golem. There we go. You know, Iron Golems are fending off the village and so forth, but I think walling this off to protect myself as well would be a good idea, and then torching the place up. And so we'll probably do that with, like, probably the stone brick walls, because I really like these walls. So we'll probably end up doing that, to be honest. But yeah, so that will be our next task. Then we're going to build a potato farm and make a shield. So I think actually I'm going to do this a little out of order. We're going to start by making a shield, get that off the list, and then work our way down. Because in order to capture hostile mobs, I'm going to need something to defend myself with, as well as I need to start using shields. I don't normally use them, and apparently they're pretty valuable. And I think they're just made... They're not made that way. How do we make shields? Oh, okay. Actually, a couple less than I expected. Okay, so shield into that inventory slot. And there we go, guys. We have a shield. So now I just have to kind of learn to defend against skeletons a little bit better. And that should hopefully work out. So our next task is going to be building a wheat farm. And so that is going to be... I'll have to figure out an area here that we're going to build that at. Alright everyone, so I think I have a place I'm going to build this wheat farm. I think I'm going to build it over in this section because it's an open area. I kind of want to naturally build my sort of operations, I guess, like this whole series and everything, kind of naturally make it into the village. So that way it's not like we're tearing down the whole village. I want to kind of make it like an extension of the village. So I'm going to go ahead, knock these things out, knock a little bit of dirt out here, and make some space. I'm not going to do any sort of a redstone wheat farm or anything. I'm just going to, from the path here, count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I guess right here we can pop down a bucket, and then need to clear out shovel. There we go. Clear out the snow here. I've not seen it snow since I've moved in, so I'm hoping, like, when I remove the snow, that's it. There's no more snow. So, I like the snow, but I don't like it, you know, blocking out different blocks and things like that, and landing on things I don't want it to land on. So let's clear this up. And we'll go ahead and chuck these over here. I have really no use for snowballs. And then we're going to till 4 in each direction, because that's the maximum reach of water. Let's see, it's 3. And then till up this whole area in the shield. Don't need it right now. We'll use the shield when we are in combat. I don't like it there. Alright, so let's get this done. Oops, I forgot. We are in a place where ice is created. Where, I guess, yeah, water freezes easily, so we'll have to be careful about that. Okay, what are you... Is it... I'm not sure what it's doing. I think it's if we put a block over it, it'll be fine. Here, let's sleep real quick. Get in the bed. Okay, I think if we put a block over it, that's when it's fine. It won't freeze. I think it's because of the biome we're in. Snow tundra. I don't think it matters if there's a torch there. It wants to freeze instantly, which is unfortunate, but we will make do. Hello, good sir. How are you today? Alright, so I think we got, yeah, the maximum plot here, and I do have my wheat seeds on me, so let's go ahead and plant those down. And we will have our wheat farm up and running. So that way we can trade with, not with the leather worker. There's some farmers around here that are offering, I think, some wheat trades. Not you. There's one other somewhere around that offers some good wheat trades. So we'll be getting, cashing in on those soon. Alright guys, so we have the wheat farm completed now, so now we need to search for some sheep. Now I did, off camera, build out these pens some more. So we had like this one built. I built 3 more. I don't have the wool to put a piece of carpet up here so I can jump in, but we do have 2 more set up here, and so that should be good enough for the next, or I guess 3 more set up, so that should be good enough for the next 3 mobs that we try to capture. So let's go ahead and grab our wheat. And how are cows looking? They do need bread. Do I have bones? Yes, I do. Actually, I'm saving those for wolves, because I know there's wolves around, so let's save those. Yeah, we'll wait for our wheat to grow, and then we will breed these cows. But let's go ahead and... cat? Let's go ahead and look for some sheep here. I think there were some... I saw them earlier. I think they're over this direction. Yes, there we go. So some sheep. We'll lead these 2 back. Come here. There we go. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and lead these 2 back. Alright. Alright, and there are our sheep successfully collected. And we'll breed those two together. There we go. And so we can go ahead and check that off our list, guys, of mobs that we have captured. So let's go ahead, add a plus sign to the sheep. So there we go, second mob down, and that looks like our third thing that we were meant to do on our list. So our next thing is going to be walling off the village. So I do have a few stones smelted up here. Let's go ahead and make some more stone bricks. And we're just going to make a whole bunch of walls and just wall off the area. I'm going to save some stone bricks so I have something to build with. Okay, and let's just make it those there. There we go. So we're obviously, I don't think I'm going to be able to get around the entire village, but basically I want to start from, I guess, where do I want to start? I like to kind of like include my sugarcane farm, so maybe we'll like start here and just kind of wall off around kind of the natural shape of the village. So we'll just add in some stone bricks like so. And like this. Hopefully this doesn't mess with any mechanics or anything. I doubt it will. And we'll break this ice. And okay, I'm not really sure. Kelp? I'm not really sure why is kelp a thing? What do I do with kelp? Someone, I'm not making a kelp joke. I'm sorry, I'm not making a kelp pun. I was gonna say someone kelp me. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said it. Let's see. Do we want to just? Yeah, let's just go straight across to keep this looking a little nice. I was wondering about this underwater bit here. Is this just like a natural terrain generation now? It's kind of cool and interesting. It's just like, I've never seen it in Minecraft before. Alright guys, so we've got everything walled up here around our base, and we can see it just goes all the way around this entire village. I've got all my walls put into place, and it's not the most clean wall placement of all time or anything, but it'll do the job for what we need it to do. And I tried to enclose most of this village, or as much of it as I can. At some point I will do a light check once, probably sometime off camera. I'll do a light check and just make sure everything's torched up nicely and that we have everything, you know, enclosed, and even the cat, everything enclosed, and that there's no mobs spawning in here. So that way we just don't have to worry, just in general. So yeah, this should work out nicely. Alright guys, so now that that is done, we have one last thing to do in this episode, and that is build a potato farm. And we are going to build it relatively similar to how we built our wheat farm, but probably not in the, I guess it's the snowy taiga? Yes, snowy tundra. Sorry, I misspoke. Snowy tundra. So we have some potatoes, we have our hoe. We're probably going to need to make another one, to be honest. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't have any cobblestone on me. Guess I cooked it all. Probably did. Let's empty out these real quick. And, yep, there we go. And stick that in the chest. Alright, so let's make another stone hoe. And, let's see. Can I build this anywhere that's not in the snowy area? I think maybe down over here somewhere would work out nicely. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick before we have any problems. Let's see, jump in bed. Come on, really? Seriously? You're not gonna let me sleep? For real? There we go. Alright guys, so now it's daytime. Let's try this again. Let's go ahead and grab our dirt and this shield. I'm sorry guys, it's not looking too good as far as me using a shield. It's not floating well with me at all. So okay, so I think we can actually use this pathway here that we have. It's kind of like broken up area. If we just kind of break some of the path blocks up here a little bit, and we can build a potato farm over here, which I think will work nicely. Keep it out of the snowy taiga. So let's go ahead and break some more of this pathway and fill it in with just normal dirt. And we'll see. I'll get my measurements here in a second. Let's just kind of snag a bucket here, and let's just pick a central area. Okay, so we need to do one more set of, I have an axe. Let's see, one more set of dirt here. So let's break this. One more row of dirt, I should say. Let's see, so four this way, so this needs to come out. Not actually wanted to break that torch there. And then four this way. And then one row back here. I might run out of dirt. Actually, we have enough dirt. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and break these things. Alright, so let's go ahead and till for this direction, and for this direction. And then we will till the rest of this area. Alright guys, so now that we have this area tilled, we're going to go ahead and plant our potatoes. And this should work out nicely for a food supply. I don't mind using potatoes for food supply for a little while. I'm not sure about walling this off yet. I probably should, just to make it look nicer. Let's see if I have. I think I have more of those walls up here, so it might be in our best interest to wall this off. Yeah, let's grab some of those. And add more stone. Not a whole lot. I think enough to get us through if we need it. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that into our inventory. A hotbar, sorry. And, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just kind of make this look a little nicer. I do mind aesthetic, but not as much as some people. Later on in this series, we'll probably get better aesthetic going in the village. But for now, I'm thinking just to have this separate so that the villagers don't trample on it and so forth, and don't ruin my crops would be nice, you know? Let's go and break this stuff. We'll leave the wood there for a second. This cleared out. Let's see, we'll keep that there. In fact, let's just do that real quick, and we'll knock out the wood. There we go, and let's go ahead and wall this off. I'll probably put in a fence gate. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll make our little entrance here and put some torches around for good lighting measurement. Hopefully these torches are kind of centered. Sort of. I think we're okay. Alright, and that should be good for our potato farm. So let's go ahead and craft a quick fence gate just to keep the villagers out of there. Villager AI has gotten better, but I still don't trust them, so I don't want my crops getting jumped on top of, because that would not be great. So fence gate, let's put away, oops, I did not mean to do that. Put away this kelp. Let's go ahead and chuck this fence gate in here. And there we have it, guys. I think we've actually gotten everything done for this episode, if I'm not mistaken. yes, we went ahead and built our wheat farm. We got a sheep. We walled off the village, and we built a potato farm, and we made a shield. May or may not be using it. Probably when we go to capture like a skeleton, I'll be using the shield quite a bit more, but I'm just not used to using it. I don't normally use it. I'm not much of a PvP player, so yeah, I think most of you can understand where I'm coming from there. So let's go ahead and check the snowball away, and let's put our last of our wheat down. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the series in general. It has been quite some time since I've made a Minecraft video, so I'm still getting back into the swing of things, running on a new operating system as well. So it means that a lot of my settings are screwed up, so I do apologize about last episode again. Hopefully will not happen again. Probably will. But yeah, anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.